Guys, so we just got back from a trip to Mines and Meadows in Pennsylvania. You can tell by the machine that we had an absolute great time. It was me, my wife, and my brother-in-law. We went out there, we got there about 9:30, stayed till about 2:30. So we got about 5 hours worth of riding in, and we also did the mine tour out there, which was pretty cool. So this video is going to kind of highlight all the riding and the mine tour as well. I don't know how good the mine tour is going to come out because obviously it's dark in there, but we will see. So with this video, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to kind of let the trail riding play its way out and not edit as much. I'm going to take out a lot of the boring stuff, but at this place it's a little more wide open. The trails are in a little more better condition, so there was parts where I was absolutely flying. So I am going to let, like I said, let it play out. And there's also a couple clips in here where it gets a little crazy, and I earned myself a little battle wound, so you'll have to stick around for that. So here's our trip to Mines and Meadows in Wampum, PA. Here leaving the parking lot, heading to the trails. We are headed to trail number 1, and trail number 1 is the main loop. It's the loop that goes around the whole entire park. So if you ever get lost, just try to find trail 1 and you'll eventually end up to this parking lot. So it starts off here pretty good, a couple hill climbs, couple ruts. It's a good intro to the park, and you'll see as we're going up this trail, off to the left and right, there's other trails that branch off it. They have green, which is the most easiest, blue is the more difficult, and black is the most difficult. On this particular outing, we stuck mainly to the main loop and to greens. We did venture off on a couple blues, and we accidentally ended up on a few blacks, but obviously we made it back all right. So this main trail, this loop number 1, is what leads you to the power lines, and off of the power lines I would say there's probably 10-20 other trails that branch off that. So usually when you get to this place, you find trail 1 right off the parking lots, you get to the power lines, and then you go find your trail from there. So that's what we're doing here. I will say this is my first time being to a park other than Bear Creek, and the nice thing about this park is they went ahead and they really labeled the trails well for you, the wrong ways, the one ways. It kind of takes the fear out of someone coming, the other way and you hitting them head on. So I really like how this park, labels the trails and numbers them and kind of makes it easy for you to navigate. Just now made our way to the power line, and I would have to say we're not even about a fourth of a way through this main loop number one. So there is a good amount of trails here. I believe they have over 85 miles worth of trails and over 900 acres in the park, so it's a pretty good sized park. The power line is a pretty cool place. It's pretty wide open, easy to see, and they have a lot of cool hill climbs. And as you'll see now, this is where things kind of start to get crazy. We do a couple cool hill climbs, and then I start to get a little crazy. Here's the only damage from the rollover. Looks like I messed this fender up, but luckily the previous owner had already messed this fender up, so I actually already have this fender ordered. So I just messed up his mess up a little bit more. However, I did do some damage here to the plastic. Hopefully some of that will buff out, and I got to get, I think I pushed this body panel out a little bit because it's rubbing up against the door. Other than that, I mean, I guess until I wash it, really, it doesn't look that bad. So I guess for rolling this thing over, well, number one, I'm safe, and number two, the machine really just has a couple scratches right here that can hopefully get fixed.